Social workers have told a Victorian parliamentary inquiry into the youth justice system that past and present government policies are dehumanising and will turn young inmates into hardened criminals rather than reform them. Karen Percy reports.
Here we go.
Michelle Rogers is leading a quiet life these days, but she still misses her job at Parkville.
They've come off the street, they've come out of good homes, they've come out of everywhere. So it was a rewarding experience to watch them grow inside there.
In her submission to the Youth Justice Inquiry, she says the system is falling apart. The human element has been forgotten and the basics of the human connection and feeling safe has been taken out. Documents provided to the inquiry reveal over 8 years at the facility she was electrocuted in the staff kitchen and contracted meningococcal disease. In July 2012, she negotiated with youths who'd stabbed one officer and dragged another through the centre during a 4-hour-long siege. A year later, she was found to have used unreasonable force when she pushed a young girl into the pool while mucking around. She apologised but was given a final warning. When she complained about the outcome, she was accused of threatening then-director Ian Lanyon. Another investigation found against her and her position was terminated.
We made that place safe because we made connections and relationships. And they, for some unknown reason, didn't value those relationships.
In her submission, Michelle Rogers says she was one of more than 100 workers let go in a purge of experienced staff. Among the 64 submissions to the parliamentary inquiry is a scathing report from the Australian Association of Social Workers. We are of the view the recent use of isolation, separation and lockdowns amounts to cruel, inhumane and deeply unethical treatment of children and young people. These actions appear to be in direct contravention of a number of key human and children's rights instruments.
We know that the more coercive the measures, the more likely it is that the young person will respond similarly. So there's very little evidence at all that becoming tougher on these young people helps.
Michelle Rogers hasn't given up on youth work, occasionally hosting troubled boys and girls at her rural property.
You know, they get off the bus and, it's this and F that. The reality is you need to talk to people that are in that system and listen to their advice.
In a statement, the Families and Youth Minister Jenny Mikakos says the government is rebuilding the youth justice system to keep staff, young offenders and the community safe. Karen Percy, ABC News, Melbourne.